Hey, good morning, and I hope you guys are doing amazing. So, we're back. We're going to be writing more on our sci fi book. We knocked out chapter 13 last time, in which we finally made it aboard the prison Hulk, and we have made it to the corporate lady's Amelia Kerr, or, well, I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, honestly. But we've made it to her stasis chamber, in which we're going to hack into it. Uh, I think we'll get chapter 14 done, probably chapter 15 started. I don't want to say that we're going to get it done for sure. Real quick, I am getting chat up so I can see what's going on. We'll review back through who Amelia is in our building area back here where we did the world building. We have all of our details and stuff like that. Likely to change some of the little details that we have in the past. Hey, good morning, Avalonus. Hope you're doing amazing. And so I think we're doing good. Also, if you guys didn't know, later today I'll be jumping on a second stream after my business meetings so that we can knock out playing with some AI a little bit. I mentioned yesterday during my stream that I avidly actually think it's an amazing tool. I'm going to show you what can be done with it and stuff like that. Um, haven't used AI in the building process of this book, but in all honesty, I used what would you call it? Dolly to do the book covers for my children's stories. And that was a super good choice. So let's look over this. Eric was the original user of the AI system. That's going to come into play. So the girl we're hacking into, right, is Amelia Carr. I I'm not really core, maybe not sure how to pronounce that. The scientist from Corporation 2 is in a stasis chamber on a prison hulk. I think we can uncapitalize chamber. We're on that prison hulk now. We've lost a ton of our people because there were trolls on the deep space mining station that it was actually docked to. She developed the ghouls. Um, basically, oh, let's write that better. She developed the treatment that created ghouls. Um, oh, okay. Boom, boom. That should be that. Think we're good right there. Uh, Before she was arrested, she injected herself with nanites that created an AI network within her. Basically, she's going to have pretty dominant control over this station that he's not going to know about it. So let's look over this. Let's figure out what's going on. Um, I didn't really develop her as well as I should have, in all honesty. So let's also going to put that she is a war criminal. Okay. We do have her hair color though. That's all nice, right? Long dark hair, hazel green eyes with flecks of gold. Okay. So we know about her. We're good. I think let's move on to writing on it, right? So let's get into this. Feel we had to kick one down. Let me look at where we left off. I disconnected from the system and told Akio, it's this way, and it looks like we're alone. Akio smiled. Thank God something is going right. Let's go back here actually and see if I need to add a detail real quick. Looking through the other ship systems, blah, 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 restored navigation, then decided to look into the status of the stasis pods. All of them, oh, okay. All of them were shut down except for Amelia's. It seemed Eric had not only killed the entire crew, but all of the prisoners except one. But why? I knew Eric had visited her many times, and oh, many times from the memories on the AI, but most of the details had been erased, leaving me. I feel that should have a width, but let's just go on with that, leaving me little to go on. I tried pulling Amelia's prisoner file, but it too had been erased. I then checked through the ship's security systems to make sure we would not have any more surprises on our way to the stasis pod. I checked through the ship's security system. Okay. Make let's break that up a little bit like that. Making sure we would not have any more surprises on our way to the stasis pod section of the ship. It was clear. Okay, I'm happy with that. I disconnected from the system and told Akio, it's this way. It looks like we're alone. Akio smiled. Thank God something's going right finally. Made our way down the corridor, walking past the occasional cluster of crew members' bodies, finally making it to the stasis chambers. We soon were standing before Amelia Karn, still imprisoned in her stasis chamber. Okay, that looks like a good place to start. I said dark hair, right? Long dark hair, but I didn't describe it. Let's just go with black, right? I think that, oh, I don't think we have to capitalize all this long black. That's dark. We'll kick this part down. Okay, I gotta remember what's his name is. I can't ever remember his name. Eric. Let's go Eric's memories. Boom. Okay. I feel I need to forebode back here a little bit. Also, so let's go back here. And we'll get where he hacks in. Okay. Let's go over this. Boom, boom, boom. I'll probably expound on that later. I just want to place something back there where he's aware that, because she's going to be in the system already. So she had injected herself with an AI system, nanite, that assembled itself within her while she was in stasis this whole time. And so that's going to be a type thing, you know what I mean? Okay, boom, boom. We've got that. Okay, I've got sound back. Sorry about that, you guys. Sometimes this thing's frustrating. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna get one of those microphones, but that's later. I literally hate that this flips off in the middle of we're writing. Okay, so let's look at what's gonna happen next. Saying boom. Okay, okay, so this is where we're going to probably get into a lot more type dialogue. This is going to be dialogue-y right here. So obviously we're hacking the stasis chamber right now. So let's go back this. Read through it. Boom. I wiped the dust from the glass window, comma, to see who all the fuss was about could be about. I think was about would be better, but we'll fix that later. I'll probably just put a comma there. Go like this. Okay. I wiped the dust from the glass window to see who all this fuss could be about. She had long black hair. Oh, and a soft, attractive face. Something was strange about the moment, as if I was running into someone I already knew. As if I was running into someone I don't know if that's that smooth. Hey, good morning. It sucks. I hope you're having a great day. And Anita Freak, I hope you're also doing kick butt today. Not really loving that sentence, but let's just be honest. That's why we get multiple revisions at this. I dismissed it quickly and begin. Okay, quickly as being linked to diving into. Okay, not sure if I like that at all either. I dismissed it quickly as being linked to diving into Eric's memories, but I knew deeply it was something more. I could sense a power flowing through the stasis chamber and through the other systems, but was not sure to what extent. Akio stepped over to me, patting me on the shoulder, saying, "Do you have this? We need to get her and get out of here before anything else goes wrong." I simply nodded my head yes and linked my cyber deck to the stasis chamber to start the override. Suddenly, that's a common. I was in the system, but not in the controls. I had been brought deep into the prison's constructed reality, but it was not as I had expected. Okay. I'm having a freaking amazing day. I'll let everybody know later on I'm going to have a second stream today. We're going to be playing with AI in the real world. It'll be fun. Show you guys how amazing it is. Okay, boom, boom. Hey, good morning, Rudavo. I hope you're having a great one also. Okay, so we've got that. Forgot the comma there. Okay, so she's warning him right now they're not safe. I'm trying to think of how far to go with this. They're not safe. She's gonna let him know he's gonna be betrayed. But I'm trying to think exactly how we want to do this because we're gonna jump over here. We're gonna get to the whole, hey, this is the betrayal part in a second. And I'll probably expand this chapter also later on, but let's just be honest. Hey Zuck, good morning. Hope you're having a great day. Well, we're knocking out some writing. Later on though, guys, we are going to be playing with AI. I mean, it's going to be a different stream. Just going to let you know. I'm trying to figure out what exactly to let happen here. So here's what's happening, and I'll give you guys the basic concept. No, I meant exactly. Well, let's click this back a couple. Bump. What exactly? That's supposed to be she. Could mean by what she said. Okay, I was confused at what exactly she could mean by what she said, but before. The plot against me by my headphones, huh? Okay, Amelia responded. Okay, so now we've got, she just flat out said, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that's enough for foreboding of the betrayal, right? So he knows they're coming. He knows that they'll probably betray him. I'm gonna probably have him wishy-washy about if he really knows it. You know what I'm saying? Let's kick this down. Go back here. Did I already say without warning? I don't want to be overusing without warning. I know we've used suddenly multiple times. Yeah, without warning. Okay. Okay, boom. Okay, boom. Does that seem foreboding enough? I feel that's pretty foreboding, right? We all know he didn't do it. She could have got herself out of there the whole frickin' time. did we say they were? I, honestly, green eyes with flecks of gold. Light or dark green? Let's go high is dark. Okay. It was a 6, so let's go her. Okay, yeah. Boom. Okay, boom. Now all I have to do is get them off the ship and we'll start setting up the betrayal, okay? I think that's always nice. Okay, boom, boom. So we're just gonna disconnect from the actual mining station and stuff like that. That was supposed to be short, of course. Good thing that knows it. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I knew that was wrong. Mourn. I don't use the word mourn very often, just to be honest. Mm, okay. I feel we're pretty solid on that. Don't you guys feel that that's a solid chapter? We're back aboard the ship. We got Zach's body. We've got the girl. Okay, let's start setting up this betrayal stuff. Chapter 15. Let's figure out exactly what we're going to have. Somebody's going to die. That's probably not going to happen with writing today. but who knows? I don't know that for sure either. Let me look at what's going on. So, here's the deal. Other corporate ship is going to meet up with us. Um, they are going to betray us. That's for sure. Let's reverse this though, and let's put this as betrayed and abandoned. So we know that these guys are who's gonna betray us. So his own corporation's gonna ice him out. She's too powerful and a big threat, and so great that they've got it, but really they've got the weapons test and the blah blah blah. Um, Akio dies for sure. Akio doesn't try to betray us. Likely Mia will die, but I'm not 1,000,000% at this point if I have a Mia die or not. Um, Probably Mia dies too, honestly. I'm gonna just be honest, guys. It's like a high percent chance Mia dies. Besides that, somebody else dies. Um, I'm gonna just be honest. A whole bunch of people are gonna die in this section of the book. Like this is about to be a free for all because betrayal doesn't work without it being betrayal, right? So Akio's gonna be the first one that gets taken out. Um, from there we'll figure it out. Trying to look over this and figure out exactly how we set this up properly. Okay, so let's go. Let's start it off. I'm trying to think this out real quick, guys. Gotta find out which corporation we have these guys part of. I'm also changing the backstory on that device. It's gonna be one she designed herself, by the way. Just heads up on you guys on that. Originally in the conversations, I think we had it being by corporation number three, but let's just be honest. It's gonna be this Vamritech, I guess is how I said it. Oh, for some reason I thought if I removed oh, there's the underline. Boom. With min okay, so let's kick this baby down too. I don't like oh think oh dun, dun. No, that's good. That's not right. Okay, so we've got that. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't really have this built out in my head well enough to just knock it out this morning as well as we should. So let's look it over a little bit and figure out exactly what we're doing here. Try to think if any of his other friends are even. Oh, Brandon's alive too. I don't think all of them would be. Okay, so I'm gonna fix this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we've got that. Why does it not like saying? I'm leaving saying that the thing can just ignoring it. That's what I'm gonna do. Boom. Okay, so we've got part of this going. I feel we're gonna end up with a whole frickin' chapter that's just the aftermath, and I'm not gonna be able to bring this about till next chapter anyway, just so you guys know. I feel it's really gonna end up being chapter 16 when we do the betrayal and somebody dying. Because I still have to set the whole thing up. And so I honestly think we're about to go like this. So let's go like that. So that's going to be chapter 16. This, we might as well, the act part, we might as well throw that in the garbage. That stuff's not happening the way I thought we were laying out acts and stuff, in all honesty. But what can we do about that? Looking over everything. Okay, so let's go back here. No, that's going to be later today. This is not an Entropia story. This is a totally different random. Actually, we're writing sci-fi. But later on, we're going to generate a thing with AI and stuff like that. This is pure. We're actually writing, not the same thing. But I am going to schedule a stream right after this, just so you guys know. I mean, not right after this, because I have business meetings and stuff like that I have to do till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But as soon as I get off of this, I'll go on to Twitch and I'll schedule it for today. I already have everything in place for doing that. I'm super excited about it. You guys are going to be mind blown at how fast we're able to generate something. Um, we're going to, I'll show you all the fun stuff that you can do with AI. Like it's crazy, crazy, you guys. And so it'll make you happy. Your happiness rating is going to go up 5,000. I don't even know why 5,000. You know what I mean? But no, this is an actual book. I'm writing this. I I don't even have a real outline for. When we mess around later, I'm gonna actually have. Oh, I'm gonna upload it onto YouTube also. Yes, the whole thing. All this stuff gets uploaded to YouTube, guys. Unless something catastrophically goes wrong in a stream, and then that's the only time it doesn't like get uploaded to YouTube. But yeah, we'll make an AI generate a whole bunch of stuff. I have two different AI options that we're going to use. One's going to be generating images for us. One's going to be generating everything else. We're going to do some stuff. Let's just say it that way. And it'll make all this work I'm putting into this look like a WTF. But it is what it is. This is authentic writing. What we're going to do later is going to be more of a let me show you the power of AI, um, which is still super impressive either way. Like both of them are their own thing, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that. Let's fix this. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, we've got Brandon once again being wise and stuff. Lots of stuff here. On revision, there's going to be just so much work to do. I just realized how much has to be adjusted in other little details. I'm like, I'm not a big fan of having too much dialogue. I probably could have dialogued that, but do you guys really think that we need dialogue, dialogue, dialogue all the time? I mean, in revision, if it doesn't look right, I'll throw it in as dialogue. But honestly, I think we can just sum up the conversation on this one, right? I think that's good. I've got a back do where he gets this thing anyway, just so you guys know. And so, oh, let's look over it. Blah blah. Eric, what did she say specifically though? Dun, dun, dun. Got that. Chamber opened. Look, comma, staring at. Okay, so we've got that. Honestly, I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna have to close out this chapter and then probably Monday we're gonna do this. I'm not really sure where to go with where I'm at right now. And so I want to be able to think this over. On Monday, we're going to knock out the rest of this and jump into chapter 16. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to find us some we can raid over to on Twitch because I literally don't want to just sit here spinning wheels. And Monday, we're going to finish this out and begin the betrayal. So the rest of the corporation is going to betray them. And that's going to be a whole bunch of death. In fact, I'm not even sure who all's going to live through it. Obviously, Sam lives, but and Amelia's going to live. She's honestly almost a superhuman. So let's just be honest, that's not an issue. But the rest of them, they're all in trouble, I would say. Later on today, I am going to be back on with a totally different stream in which we're going to use AI to do a whole bunch of stuff. It's going to be super fun. Um, all of it will, of course, be uploaded to YouTube like always. I hope you guys have a great day. Let me find us somebody real quick to raid over to. I'm going to just raid an Entropia Universe person today, though, just so you guys know. Is there somebody you guys would prefer out of this cluster of people? We've got Baby, we've got It's Encores, we've got Crazy Burin, um, all these people. You guys want me to just random pick one? Raiden. Okay, Raiden. Let me look. Boom. I like that because he's raided me before, so I like raiding people that raid me. You guys are freaking awesome. Multiple people saying for Raiden. Okay, that makes sense. He's pretty good. Thank you guys for being amazing. Peace and very best wishes.